Hello everyone, welcome to Biology Classes with Hanam. So today we are going to discuss about a topic known as gametogenesis. In gametogenesis we will do two things. One is spermatogenesis, other is oogenesis. We know what is spermatogenesis? The formation of sperms. Okay. Formation of sperms is known as spermatogenesis. That includes two steps: formation of spermatid and spermatid to sperm. Okay. Formation of spermatid and other is spermatid to sperm. During spermatogenesis, sperms undergo various divisions, that is mitotic and meiotic divisions, different types of, and many. Okay, formation of spermatid includes three phases: multiplication phase, growth phase, maturation phase. In multiplication phase, what happens is primordial germ cell, that is male germ cell, undergoes several mitotic divisions, that is it enters a multiplication phase and forms many spermatocytes. Suppose this is primordial germ cell. This is primordial germ cell. It will undergo many mitotic division, that is equational division, many mitotic divisions. And lead to formation of spermatozoa. Spermatogonia. Now spermatogonia will undergo many divisions and will enter, it will enter growth phase and lead to the formation of primary spermatocyte. Again mitotically divide primary spermatocyte. This was multiplication phase, this is growth phase. अगर ये 2n है तो ये भी 2n होगा क्योंकि माइटोटिक डिवीजन था, यहाँ भी माइटोटिक डिवीजन है तो ये भी 2n होगा. Okay. Now primary spermatocyte will undergo its first meiotic division and will complete its first meiotic division. Nourishment कहाँ से लेगा? From lumen of seminiferous tubules. Okay. Now here I am writing first meiotic division. And first meiotic division is equivalent to reductional division, thus it will lead to formation of secondary spermatocyte. Now if it is meiotic division, then diploid condition will get reduced to half, that is haploid condition. If 2n is equal to 46, n is equal to 23. Now secondary spermatocyte will undergo second meiotic division, that is equivalent to equational division and lead to formation of spermatid. Spermatids are non-motile and are embedded in Sertoli cells. These will further change into sperms by a process known as spermiogenesis, which means sperms are motile and their head gets embedded in Sertoli cells, that is nursing cells. Further they get released from there. Okay, primordial germ cells lead to spermatogonia, primary oocyte, secondary oocyte, then secondary oocyte will undergo division known as spermatid. Spermatid will lead to sperm. This was all about male gamete, that is sperm, how it is formed. Further, hormones play a role. Okay, what are the hormones? These are gonadotropin releasing hormone. It guides or it informs anterior pituitary to release LH and FSH. LH is luteinizing hormone, FSH is follicle stimulating hormone. LH, luteinizing hormone, stimulates lady cells that are responsible for the release of androgen, and follicle stimulating hormone is responsible for releasing androgen binding protein. Luteinizing hormone जो था that release lady cells that further release androgen, that is responsible for the formation of for the process of spermatogenesis, and androgen binding protein that is released by follicle stimulating hormone further induce spermatogenesis. Thus, formation of sperms will take place. This was all about spermatogenesis. Now we are going to do one more thing, that from one primary spermatocyte 4 sperms are produced. From one secondary spermatocyte 2 sperms are produced. From one spermatid 1 sperm is produced. This is important in keeping view the MCQ portion. So this was all about spermatogenesis. Now we'll do about oogenesis. Now we are doing about oogenesis. Formation of mature female gamete, that is ovum, is known as oogenesis. One thing I forgot to tell you in spermatogenesis, that it occurs at puberty. Okay, but oogenesis, it starts in fetal stage, means in embryonic stage. This is most important. What happens in embryonic stage? Primordial germ cells like spermatogenesis, oogenesis also undergoes 3 phases: multiplication phase, growth phase, maturation phase. And now first is multiplication phase. Primordial germ cell undergoes various mitotic divisions in fetal stage to form oogonia, that is diploid structure. It is diploid structure, and this all is occurring in fetal stage, before birth. That is. oogonia जितने भी बनेंगे that will form in fetal stage only, that means before birth. After birth no oogonia is formed. Okay, this is diploid structure. Oogonia further are surrounded by a layer of cells known as follicles. से surround होते हैं oogonia, ठीक है. Follicle cells further multiple several times ताकि जो oogonia है उसका size बढ़ा करें. Remember, no oogonia will form after birth. All the oogonias will be formed before birth, that is in fetal stage. Okay. Now, as I have told you, this is diploid condition surrounded by a layer of cells, that is follicular cells. Follicle cells multiply many times and to increase the size of oogonia. Now oogonia enters the growth phase. Okay, it enters the growth phase and oogonia gets converted into primary oocyte. This was multiplication phase, this is growth phase. Growth phase will also start in fetal stage. Start होगा fetal stage में and will extend up to puberty. Okay, it will start in fetal stage, extend up to puberty. In fetal stage, when growth phase takes place, oogonia gets converted into primary oocyte. At this time, what will happen is cell division will start and it will enter the prophase 1 of meiotic division and get temporarily arrested over there, leading to formation of primary oocyte. Okay. ठीक. Follicles are surrounded by follicles, then it will enter a arrested stage. Growth phase will continue up to puberty. Primary oocyte will further get surrounded by layer of cells known as granulosa or membrane granulosa, as I told you, Graafian follicle, and layer of cells से ये surround होगा, ठीक है. And from birth to puberty, that is juvenile stage. In juvenile stage, various primary follicles will degenerate. Primary oocyte, when it will get surrounded by granulosa, it will form primary follicle. Primary follicle बर्थ से लेके प्यूबर्टी तक जुवेनाइल स्टेज में बहुत सारे डिजनरेट कर जाते हैं, एंड approximately up to 60 to 80,000 primary follicles are left in each ovary. Right? Now, primary follicle will further get surrounded by a layer of theca, that is theca layer, and get surrounded by various follicular cells, lead to the formation of secondary follicle. अब यहाँ अगर meiotic division शुरू हो गई है तो it means हैप्लॉइड कंडीशन स्टार्ट हो गई है, ठीक. प्राइमरी फॉलिकल से सेकेंडरी फॉलिकल बना, अभी हैप्लॉइड कंडीशन स्टार्ट नहीं हुई, अभी डिप्लॉइड कंडीशन ही है. दिस इज 2 and this is 2. नाउ सेकेंडरी फॉलिकल विल फर्दर undergoes various follicular cells will surround secondary follicle and a layer will be formed. A cavity will be formed known as atrium, that I showed you in Graafian follicle. Atrium will be formed and lead to the formation of tertiary follicle. जब tertiary follicle बनेगा, the oocyte present in tertiary follicle, that was primary oocyte first, now this will undergo division and complete its growth phase will be completed over here, and it will complete its first meiotic division. अपने meiotic division complete करेगा and lead to the formation of secondary oocyte. Okay, growth phase complete हो गया, now it's maturation phase. Secondary oocyte कब form होगा? tertiary follicle में जो primary oocyte present था, that will complete its meiotic division and lead to the formation of secondary oocyte, and theca interna and theca externa will form further in Graafian follicle. Further, theca interna, theca externa will form. Secondary oocyte will undergo second meiotic division and lead to the formation of wait lead to the formation of secondary oocyte. Tertiary follicle will get its oocyte converted into secondary oocyte, लेकिन यहाँ जो division होगी that is meiotic division. Meiotic division भी unequal होगी. A smaller polar body will be formed and larger secondary oocyte will be formed. ठीक है, one polar. Now this secondary oocyte will get its nourishment from primary oocyte का cytoplasm. साइटोप्लाज्म जो प्राइमरी oocyte में था, उसके साइटोप्लाज्म जो है वो सेकेंडरी oocyte को नरिशमेंट देगा. इसका एडवांटेज क्या है? इट इज़ बिकॉज आर ह्यूमन एग इज एलेसिथल, दैट इज यॉर्क फ्री. तो उसको नरिशमेंट कौन देगा? प्राइमरी oocyte देगा, वरना तो ओवम की डेथ भी हो जाएगी बनने से पहले, राइट. दिस इज एडवांटेज. ओके, नाउ Graafian follicle will get converted, tertiary follicle will get converted into Graafian follicle. Theca externa, theca interna layers will be formed, and volume will increase. ठीक है, haploid condition will be retained. ये primary oocyte एक haploid condition हो गई ना, meiotic division थी, ठीक. Secondary oocyte forms a new membrane, that is zona pellucida. Okay, Graafian follicle जो था वो strengthen हो गया था, ठीक. During ovulation, Graafian follicle will release an oocyte, that is secondary oocyte will be released from the ovary during ovulation. under the influence of luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone, that is LH and FSH. Okay. Now, if sperm touches the secondary oocyte, if sperm touches the secondary oocyte, then second meiotic division will be complete and formation of ootid will take place. अब यहाँ पर कंडीशन अप्लाइड, अगर स्पर्म ने इसको छू लिया तो सेकेंड मेयोटिक डिवीजन कंप्लीट और ओटिड का फॉर्मेशन होगा, राइट. ओटिड आगे इसमें कोई मेटामॉर्फोसिस नहीं है तो आप ओटिड को ही ओवम ही बोल सकते हो. क्रोमोसोमल नंबर कंडीशन हैप्लॉइड रिटेन होगी, दैट इज 23 नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स, और सेकेंड पोलर बॉडी भी फॉर्म होगी जब सेकेंड मेयोटिक डिवीजन कंप्लीट होगी. एक तो वोटेड फॉर्म होगा, सेकंड पोलर बॉडी फॉर्म होगी. हो सकता है फर्स्ट पोलर बॉडी डीजनरेट कर जाए, हो सकता है डिवाइड करे. मैक्सिमम कितनी पोलर बॉडीज प्रेजेंट हो सकती हैं? तीन से ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकती. और पोलर बॉडी में साइटोप्लाज्म बहुत कम होता है क्योंकि इसको साइटोप्लाज्म ज़्यादा ताकि किसको प्रोवाइड हो, ओवम को, ताकि उसको नरिशमेंट मिलता रहे और उसकी डेथ ना हो. ओके, नाउ आई विल अगेन टेल यू अबाउट oogenesis, प्राइमोर्डियल जर्म सेल दैट विल अंडरगो माइटोटिक डिवीजन एंड लीड टू लार्ज नंबर ऑफ oogonia. oogonia यहाँ पर मल्टीप्लिकेशन फेज था, ग्रोथ फेज भी यहीं पर शुरू हो जाएगा एंड ग्रोथ फेज विल स्टार्ट बिफोर बर्थ एंड एक्सटेंड अप टू प्यूबर्टी. ओके, हियर द सेल्स विल गेट अरेस्टेड इन during meiotic division, okay, and lead to the formation of primary oocyte. It will further get surrounded by granulosa layer and lead to formation of primary follicle. Primary follicles बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं and during juvenile stage they get degenerated, okay, और 60 to 80,000 primary follicles are present that will further get converted into secondary follicles, secondary into tertiary. Tertiary में जो secondary oocyte है that will primary oocyte है that will complete its first meiotic division and that division is unequal division. Growth phase complete हो चुका है. One polar body, small polar body and large secondary oocyte will be produced. Then it will undergo changes leading to formation of Graafian follicle. Graafian follicle और बड़ा होता है, increase in volume भी होता है. Graafian follicle rupture होगा during ovulation, secondary oocyte release होगा if sperm touches the secondary oocyte, और ओवम हम बोल देते हैं, वैसे ये सेकेंडरी oocyte होता है. देन सेकेंड मेयोटिक डिवीजन विल बी कंप्लीटेड इन सेकेंड पोलर बॉडी एंड oootid will be released. oootid do not undergo metamorphosis, so it is known as ovum also. and second polar body भी persist भी कर सकती है और degenerate भी कर सकती है. इसमें बहुत कम साइटोप्लाज्म होता है क्योंकि इसको ओवम को साइटोप्लाज्म देना ज़रूरी है फॉर नरिशमेंट. Maximum up to 3 polar bodies may be present. This was all about oogenesis. In today's lecture, we did about gametogenesis, that is spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Main difference is spermatogenesis originates after attaining puberty or at puberty, but oogenesis start in fetal stage only. This was all about today's class. In case you feel any doubts or any queries, you can mail me, that is anangoyal@gmail.com, as discussed in previous lectures, ANANGOYAL@gmail.com. This was all about today. Thank you so much for watching.